I need to do some sort of audio test, or do you just not want me talking on the stream?
No, you should be good to go.
Okay.
Just making sure that there's no other hiccups. And I'm going to start the stream early because, well, I just want to play.
So I'm good to join your session then?
Yep.
Okay.
Hit that. And we should be streaming.
Shall we hunt together?
Everything should be good. Hopefully everybody... People should be here, and there should not be any problems. Don't see any problems there. I'm being... Of course, I change off and I get shot, so that would make sense. Andrea, can you say something? Alright, so this is Borderlands 3, guys, and yes, I know there's a lot of complication regarding Randy Pitchford and the whole Epic Store thing, but you know what? Sometimes it's fun to play with friends, and sometimes it's fun to just shoot things. And, well, that's what Borderlands 3 does. It allows us to shoot things. Shoot a lot of things. That is FAQ. He is a... what's the class name again? Beastmaster?
Beastmaster.
This is his, I think, leveled character, but because we're playing cooperative, it scales it down so that he can play with us, which is a nice touch. And over there is Andrea, the Siren. Also, yes, Dynasty, I know you're bored. I know you're bored, you've seen. But we'll just play a little bit of it and see what happens. And if anybody's got any questions, I'll answer it and go from there. This won't be like my typical indie streams. We'll just enjoy the game a little bit more than everything else. Now, one thing to note is that, well, note how this car has 2 people in it. And if you need to get a third person in it somewhere, well, unless if they don't have a car, you could just use the other ability of driving at them, like Andrea's going to do. Like Andrea's going to do. Or she'll just run off. Okay, let's go kill vote. Let me go get myself a car. Oh boy, the stream is lagging. Yeah, you know what? I am seeing some lag, but I don't know. YouTube has been acting weird today. I don't know what it is about today, and give me 1 second, guys. That's right. That's right. All those settings are right. We'll see if it improves, but if not, we'll just play off stream. Because YouTube has been very strange today, to say the least. I've noted people saying that their views are down. Are you having fun honking at me? The game has been running fine for me. I know that it doesn't like certain browsers with it. It's sort of strange. I know that when I have Brave running, it just is like no, which is sort of insane, to be honest with you.
Ready for a fight?
I gotta wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow because I have a shift that starts at 6, Dragnix. Wow, that's a pretty rough run. Where's this quest? Where does it want us to go? It wants to go to Electro City, but I don't think we have that unlocked. So where exactly do you want us to go? I'll go to the other one that it says. So wait, it wants us to go to back. Oh no, of course it's another fast travel station. Gosh darn it. I am still seeing some very, very strange things from YouTube. All right. I'm actually going to stop the stream, guys. I'm going to figure... Well, I'll keep on going. We'll see. We'll see if more things happen, but I am seeing a lot of bad behavior, stream-wise. FAQ, you've been asked to say something funny.
I don't know what to do. I'm not used to being put on the spot like this.
Usually, the best way to respond to that is to completely blank and do absolutely nothing like I do normally. Or shoot at me. That's a good reaction. Or ask Andrea to tell an embarrassing story.
Sean has an obsession with Q-tip.
With Q-tips?
Look. Okay, so for those who don't know, and who may not know, I have ADHD, but somewhat ADHD, but it's more so OCD, which means I can get obsessive about things. I can have little problems here and there. So, story-wise, every so often I go through these little, what's the word I'm looking for? Ritualistic habits. These ritualistic habits can be interesting, but for a little while there, I was obsessed with cleaning myself in terms of things like Q-tips, to the point where, let's just say, one day, I was cleaning myself with a Q-tip, and I may have possibly cleaned my ear to the point where the cotton part fell off. Which is not fun, because that means someone had to go to urgent care to get a Q-tip out of his ear.
So you're sure you changed the level scaling?
I am pretty sure I am. Unless if it didn't keep it. Gosh darn it. Hold on. Q-tips are things to clean out your ears. Apparently I had changed it, but then I started the game again and it was like, no.
Q-tips is one of those things where the brand name has become the commonplace name you've seen.
Yep.
And it's Q as in the letter Q.
My change saved.
Apparently mine didn't. I changed it and then I shut down and restarted. I thought it would keep it, but apparently it didn't.
Just let me know when to hop back in.
I invited you. But yeah, so that was one of those moments where, like, so with like OCD, like I have habits that can be considered a problem, but not so much to the point where it's just like it's day-to-day altering. Like, for example, when I got stressed in college a bit, I had what I would consider a good habit where I would tie my shoes to the point where, yeah, the laces would break once in a while. I would repeatedly tie the shoes, but okay, your laces breaking, not really a horrible thing. I mean, long term, it doesn't do any damage. Now, a bad one would be the fact that I would chew on the 20-ounce bottle caps, which would be a problem because that would hurt my teeth. But I would feel like I would need to calm myself down at times. So it is a struggle at times. All right, we need to go to Electricity. I don't know where Electricity specifically is. It tells us to go to that, but I'm pretty sure that that's not where it is in terms of the going to the fast travel station. What's OCD about you seeing? Also, what's in here? Recovery Center. Oh, Ace Baron. We actually have to do a quest with this.
A vault hunter? What are you doing up in here?
Something about a lost staff, Boyle. Ring a bell?
Seriously? I put that request up like 7 years
Oh, right,
ago.
Claptrap's
Back when I had a
little
respectable
message
establishment,
board.
not this crap pile you see now. But I am glad you're here. See, I'm trying to help out all the poor bastards affected by this war, but yo, straight up, we are running short on med supplies. We need hexaprizine, skag oil, melodinax, and hemopacks. Track some down for me, will ya?
Alright, guess we're going to go get some medipacks and some meds. And some blood.
BT Dubs, I'm not just a doctor in medicine. My practice is in combat trauma, but my residency was in rhyme. Word. Oh, snap! I forgot to give you a mixtape. Do you want one?
Arev, please. I'm from Partali. I don't want your gas.
Yeah, no, I get it. You're concentrating on your flow. I'll hit you with it later.
I got it. Okay.
This car can hold 3 people.
Oh. Well. I'll just sit in the passenger seat then. I will go for a scenic drive. If there's anything in my kitchen sink, I cannot prepare food. Sometimes since I'm mostly unable to move now, I don't do dishes, and my wife is there. You know, I feel you on that in terms of like, if there's something like, especially like dirty in there, like unless if it started if it started in there, then it's a problem. But for me, if it's like, okay, you know, if it happened while I was cooking, okay, fine. Oh god, why am I out of here? Why am I?
We blew up.
So, I do like some of the modifiers in this game. For some reason, the legendary grenade that I got really actually sucks when I look at it in terms of like the damage that it can cause. But if I get a direct hit on the grenade, it makes them drop a shit ton of money, which is useful.
I just got a shotgun earlier today that has chain lightning.
Ooh.
Yes, that was gangster. Hey, ow! Now grab those supplies and get out of there.
Oh, supplies. Hey, how's it going, man? So she always puts cup in the sink. As any normal human, a cup in the sink. I need to clean it. Yeah, no, like okay, if there's something in there before you start cooking, I mean that makes sense. It happens that I can't because there's this, and I can't do it all. Oh, that does suck though. Just from the physical standpoint that you can't get to them, and then you've got that sort of vice happening. Do I drop it down lower resolution just to get more stability? Won't deal with that for now.
Oh, Dip, the pharmacy. Been abandoned for a while, but there should be some supplies left. Heard this place was infested, though. Squash those ratchet-ass ratchets.
Can you tell FAQ to come to the ground when he talks? I don't understand underwater conversation that well. I'm
Sorry,
not.
is this clearer? If I try and get up on my mic?
I feel like your mic is fine. I was actually curious what he was talking about. Andrea, you hearing him fine? Yeah, I don't know why everybody's saying about here. Let me see if I can mess with the frame rate here. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you guys. I keep it usually unlimited and didn't have sync on just because I wanted to see what the performance was. So maybe locking it down a little bit is a little bit better for you guys. Blue here.
It's different for everyone now.
It's what? Say it again?
Blue is now instant, so what I see is different when we.
Right.
You know that ain't sanitary, but
Yeah, I'm seeing 2 shotguns in the chest.
I saw blue and a green, so completely forgot that we changed it. But now I don't have to feel guilty for taking this. Aren't coming as well as yours through the stream. Okay, well, let me see if I can work on that. User volume, that could help a little bit.
Your stream seems a little less choppy now.
I don't think it liked the fact that I was going over 60 FPS. And
Isn't Pabu adorable?
I can pet the dog.
Aww. Good to hear that those changes worked. Okay. We still got med and blood packs to collect, so. But we don't have a ship or a vehicle, so. It is nice to play a multiplayer game after, like, Borderlands. I don't know what the last, like, cooperative game besides the Monster Hunter that I played. I'm actually really trying to think about it besides, I mean, I play games with Andrea here and there, like puzzle games like we played Knights and Bikes the other day, but...
And we are here. We were here too.
Check out the sweet mind chucker on that bandit technical. I won't sit VH.
This one's got hover wheels.
Ooh, fancy.
Now drive it on back to the catch a ride, and I'll scan that sweet weapon in for you.
Andrea's got something. Is that a series of mines in a catapult? Yes. More like Borderlands 3. Way to go, sir. Way to go. So why does FAQ have a pet? Is that, yeah, it's a Beastmaster class. And that's his pet Skag. And all of his skills have to deal with that. Does Tesla and versus Lovecraft have a... Well, I guess it would make sense if it had a multiplayer component.
So yeah, the Beastmaster class, you can't tame anyone, but he gets to choose between a Skag, a Spider Ant, and a Jabber.
All yours if you want to slap it on a technical next time you catch a ride.
Up we go.
I got some supplies here, and I'm happy to sell them for a reasonably marked up price. I'm just trying to feed my family. You understand, right? Please, don't shoot. There's been enough bloodshed around here. Just give me the cash, and we can make a deal.
Yeah, we've all got a sob story. As for me, I've got patience to heal and no patience to deal. Just threaten him and be done with it.
You don't know what it's like down here. People don't eat for days. It's a nightmare.
Time to intimidate.
Listen, boyo, you're gonna give me back those supplies, or I'm gonna break things. Lots of things. On you.
Just trying to do business. No need to get violent.
That's what I'm
Stealing
talking
shit.
about. You had that full straight up fear dumping. I know what you're thinking. What's this doctor doing trying to be a rapper? But listen.
Yes, a Spider Ant is one of the options.
That's healing for the soul. Look, just let me spit something for you. See, I bust raps like I bust caps, and that's that. Don't mess with my knapsacks full of fat stacks, or else you get the clapbacks. Word? Word.
Why do I have a feeling that Randy Pitchford had something to do with that writing?
Oh, I found another Pitchford reference today.
Uh-oh. My question is, FAQ, you've beaten the game at this point. Were there any Jim Sterling references?
Not that I could find.
Looks like we're still a little short on hemoglobin. Hemoglobin Disrobin is the title track on my mixtape, by the way. Do you want one, or no? Still no?
No,
Okay,
mixtapes.
screw it. I'll donate some of my own. Grab this empty emo pack and give me an assist.
Am I gonna have to shoot you?
Don't roll in. He's rolling it.
He's walking through the table. Okay, that's cool. Not a problem.
Okay, now. Very, very carefully. Use the hemo pack and tap me up. Oh. Yep. Okay. That'll do.
Sorry. Oh, I didn't mean. Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thanks, I think. But at least maybe this will finally give me some street cred. Maybe I'll get one of those sweet Atlas robot arms.
Oops.
But hey, don't worry about me. I'll survive. So my patience, thanks to you. Mount Schuler is finally ready to staff up and heal the hurt. Last chance on that mixtape, by the way. Still no?
I mean, it's gonna be hard doing surgery without an arm. Just saying.
As long as he wasn't a lefty.
Oh, I'd be screwed.
Did I think of any games with demos? Zanky Zero has a demo that I don't know if that's the right kind of game for a streamer on that portion. Also, the writing seems inconsistent. There's been some good parts, and then there's been some... Yeah.
Yeah, that's been my experience with it too.
It feels like there's been a feeling, at least from what I've seen, that there's been like multiple writing styles, and some of those writing styles really can like have problems. Dynasty, I'll try to put something together tomorrow. I got some time
What are you
tomorrow.
looking for? Games with demos?
Yeah, I just haven't gone through it. I mean, I want to give games that indie games with demos at least.
I somehow picked up a level 50. Hello, Cash.
Oh, that was probably something Pabu barfed up. Just kidding. I took us past where we were supposed to go.
Minor detail. I've spent a good amount of the day trying to refine a little bit of, well, search for jobs, did a little bit of the stuff with Seabed, and then worked on my review format a bit. But I'll get those games with demos to you, Dynasty. What was I going to talk about? Let's bring this up.
Let's hunt.
I do like that they've added a little bit more flair, because like the games have always had the manufacturer guns having a little bit of a difference, where there's always a defining feature. Like the Valadoff guns would have like high rates of fire. They would have like a lot of ammo capacity, but on the flip side, you wouldn't get necessarily the greatest of like specialty weapons there, like something that did something really completely different. But let me bring out the right gun here in battle. Play more Goose. I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, I know everybody likes Goose, but I'm spending quality time with my girlfriend and FAQ. So I'm gonna stick with Borderlands tonight, even if people don't want to watch it. Okay, where's that weapon?
It's crazy how these flash troopers are like lifted 1-to-1 from Quantum Break.
I never got to Quantum Break. As you can see, this Horde again. In the old games, you would have, like, it would be an explosive that you would throw at the enemy, and it would be a grenade, and depending on how much ammo was in your magazine when you threw it, it would be the amount that damage that would do. Here, this one has a specialty where it bounces and can deal a little bit more damage. depending on when you shoot it at the enemy, depending how close they are. But it's like a nice little like interactive element that I'm enjoying. Also, there's guns that can be thrown onto the ground that act as turrets, which was a nice little touch too. Hey, have you
Guns with legs.
say it again?
Guns with legs.
I think she said guns with legs.
Guns with legs. I heard it. Need my sniper rifle.
Hey you! I need help, damn it!
I am here by the request of Lorelei.
Bo, it's me. And I've got hungry people back at the base, you get me?
Okay, so those fascist
I care about none of you. Well, I do want Andrea to tell. Okay, Andrea, they want another embarrassing story.
Go on to it! Kill them all! When MacLeod showed up, I barricaded myself in my apartment, and I'm not going to war's over, you hear me? But you help me get the diner up and running. I can run it remotely from here.
You should talk about your either the Christmas story one or the Teenage Mutant Ninja.
Ah, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle story. So, as I've mentioned, was a little bit of a different kid. I was actually a pretty calm kid. Like, yes, I had ADD, but my parents did a good job of like keeping me in track of things. But I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And one day there was a live show in the place that we were going to. I don't remember if it was on vacation or what exactly. But I was a huge Ninja Turtles fan. In particular, I was a huge Raphael fan.
Good choice.
So one day we are watching the Ninja Turtles on stage. My parents look around. I'm gone. I have bolted, and I am looking for the Ninja Turtles. Like, they're on stage, but I'm looking to get to the Ninja Turtles. And caused a bit of a panic when they couldn't find me for a while. Yeah. I ended up actually, I think I ended up seeing them. It's been a while. I think I ended up finding them, but basically, I caused my parents a lot of strife.
You ended up backstage.
Yes. Okay. So, I might have worked my way backstage. Look, I was a very resourceful kid. Like, you've got the Hitman, you've got Solid Snake, and then you have me, who was able to just sneak by people or not be seen by people and just get backstage. Or I don't know if it was just my general charm as a kid, because I would go up to bikers while my mom was on Women on Wheels, and I was like 4 years old, and I would like go up to bikers that looked like they would be from like Sons of Anarchy, and I would say, "What's up, dudes?" and not be thrown out.
You can't be serious.
Trust my dude. I know it sounds vile, but it makes the burgers so damn juicy. There's a rat's den in the trash pit. Go get him.
Also, the Christmas story. I'm trying to think of that one.
Movie, the Christmas story.
Oh God.
Man, I do not know how you keep up with the chat and playing a game at the same time.
You don't?
I've got it open on my laptop next to me, and I feel like I'm gonna get whiplash.
Yes, you can. I'm not even sure. What are you guys arguing about? Let's see. FAQ is not my girlfriend. It's Andrea. No. Your opinion is wrong and superior. Mine is objectively the best.
Start by squishing some rat larva. Doing that should draw out the angry mama.
What? Wait. What are you guys arguing about?
You're
Yusin and Sword. I can't even.
I think he was saying, Sword was saying, everybody should have the same taste as him because his are objectively the best.
Ah. We all know that the objectively best taste is. Actually, we don't know that. We all know that the worst taste is Andrea because she doesn't like Mega Man.
Good work. Here comes the big one.
That's just a fact. What? Okay, I have no idea how you guys got down there.
A ladder.
Look, ladders. Who uses ladders? Oh. I do. Funny enough, you've seen. I do know how to lockpick. Let's just say I was bored one day and I sort of taught myself. Because I had to be somewhere where I didn't really have a lot of options in terms of entertaining myself, and decided that that would be a good skill to have. And I've used it on multiple occasions.
I like it when you lockpick to return things.
Look, I could have waited for them to open the doors and, you know, done all that jazz. But I don't have the time to deal with that. I'd rather just break in so I can return something. My mother had always kept her eyes on me because I was escaped out. She'd latch to the latch at the top of the door, the outside. Interesting. Okay, but back to the Christmas Story. Everyone knows the Christmas Story movie. Except, well, I never actually watched it when this happened. But I was a curious kid. Very curious kid with a mall. And it was cold. It was very cold. There was a door, metal door. I thought it was funny to push my face against the door and make, you know, faces as a kid. I then added my tongue. You know where this is going. Yes, I got my tongue stuck to a door, a metal door of an old mall that's been demolished. I wasn't exactly the most brightest kid. And before anybody asks, no, I actually had never watched A Christmas Story there, so that was just me, well, being dumb. This burger bot is moving at a really fast pace.
It's gotta be hot and ready.
Encountering hostile area. Recalibrating route.
Burger bots aren't designed for combat, so he's glitching out. Take out those Malawans to get him moving again.
I really want to make a game called All That Jazz. I don't know if it would be good. I would just think that would be a really good name. What would a good name? What would that be a good game? It'd have to be some kind of rhythm game, but the question is, what kind of rhythm game? All That Jazz.
Might have issues with the Chicago bro.
Psh.
That's exactly where my mind went too.
Encountering hostile area. Recalibrating routes.
More Malawan. Take him out to get the burger bot moving again.
Is the burger bot just throwing out burgers?
He's scared.
I mean, I guess there's worse things you could do when you're scared. Is this just gonna be me telling embarrassing stories the entire time?
I mean, I'm sure there would be no objections from the chat.
What I did is I would grab a chair and drag it to a doorknob, climb on top of it, turn the doorknob, swing over while standing on the doorknob, climbed into the shelf and closet, and then get on top of the door, swing back over, and unlock the outside. That's pretty clever. Pretty clever for a young kid. I always have to be next to things when they explode.
That's probably a bad idea.
Look. Look. How many times...
You know, actually, if you want to be close to stuff when it explodes, there's a skill tree for you. Moe's actually has a skill tree where splash damage and explosives heals her.
Ah.
If you get in the radius of my orb, it heals you.
Woo. Wait, hold on. There we go. Did he just explode the burger bot? How dare he? I don't know. I like the aesthetics and the core gameplay loop of Borderlands, which is just basically chaos. I like my looter shooters.
They do push the Borderlands aesthetic into a lot of new environments with this one as well.
That's good to know. Is the burger bot the solution to starvation? Possibly. I don't know how many... Did they explain how many resources he takes to make a burger? Like, what kind of energy load?
I think they just used magic 3D printer technology.
Ah.
Well, at least everybody would have enough fiber.
Dynasty wants to know, FAQ, what you thought of the video.
Which video?
I'm assuming the Pokemon one?
Oh god. That... Once I knew it was violent, it was okay, but man, that took a dark, dark turn that I was not expecting. Charmander murdering things was, you know, that was not something I expected to see today.
Inventory comes and goes, but you can't beat cash.
Nah, I may have to watch this video now.
It goes some places, man. It goes some places.
Selling all the shit.
Beware. Sell to me, and I'll find a buyer.
The movement just feels really sticky and clunky to me. I don't know. I feel like it's more old school, but it doesn't feel that clunky to me. I know it's no like Titanfall or Black Ops. What was the Advanced Warfare? But ooh, spend a skill point.
The movement in 3's been improved a lot as well with the sliding and the mantling.
The size of the world for me isn't a problem. I know there is a little bit of backtracking, but there's enough warps around and reasons to find things that are just wandering around. Let us do... Well, I guess there's 2 objectives, so I guess we're going to go find electricity.
You jerk.
What? What'd I do? Is it the fact that I got one of the circle vehicles? There's also a Geodude tossing the Charmander while singing a rock song. Interesting.
Don't you mean while singing a rock song?
Dun 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 dun. You know, I like the fact that the one person who doesn't like driving is the one who drove. Thank you, Andrea.
Well, you're selfish.
Driver in the bitch.
Pabu did his job very well. Where are we going? We're going up here? Ah, Electricity. There we go.
I hear you, beast.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how that happened.
Sean did it.
I didn't do nothing. Just because I did it once.
Means you're the prime suspect. That's what it means.
I mean,
Grand prize winner of Kilovolt's contest gets to sleep with the man himself. Now there's plenty of reasons a woman might enter a battle royale to the death. Cash, fame, a gun that can melt a man's face off.
ooh.
But betting Kilovolt? That's no prize. Trust me. Oh, just a warning about Kilovolt. Every word that man says makes me want to pull the trigger, if you catch my drift. And we will, soon enough.
Well then. So, we will... Oh god, fangirls. What levels are your characters? I am level 14. Andrea's, What level are you? Yeah.
I was hoping you'd show up. You entering to win the grand prize, eh?
I'm level
You know,
50. That's the
I
level
brought
cap.
a champion to fight
Right.
in my name. Besides, I want to draw it out. Let my circuits charge a little bit before we connect.
Whoa, my wires are tingling. I'm not supposed to play favorites, but I feel electricity in the air.
We love you, Kilovolt! Pick me now!
Welcome to Who Wants to Bang a Bazillionaire? The rules are simple.
Oh boy.
Each contestant has a token. Whoever gets 4 tokens first wins a single serving of yours truly.
My gun has burgers on it.
Your gun has burgers on it?
I've got the juice.
Wait till you fire it.
Alright, Voltheads, let the games begin!
You'll never make it out of this alive, Bolt Thief!
Well, you do what you do best. I'll figure out a way to cook.
Kilovolt's cord for good. See you at the bar later.
Let them hear your rage.
What does it do?
Present for you! You earned it!
I keep on shooting at Skag.
Sorry, I tried to make him stick out.
Yeah. No, it's not your fault. It's my fault for being like, oh. You'd think I would learn by now.
He's really really just a dog hater.
Okay. Atlas was horribly depressed when I left. Okay. What don't you like, Sword? Ooh, a short shield. For the abilities, the Rihanna's a siren. Rhea. Got it. You'd think I would be able to pronounce things by now. I'm able to put down barriers that you can do a little bit more damage with if you go through them in terms of shooting. Like that. One of these enemies has the voice of the Warlock's minion in World of Warcraft. I admit I don't know who voiced the Warlock minion World of Warcraft. Wait, which Warlock minion? I thought that the Warlock had multiple minions, like the Voidwalker?
Probably the annoying little shit one.
Which one would that be? The Imp? And I think everyone's doing fine. Oh, the poking at the writing and dialogue. The fangirls, I'm assuming. Sword.
Yeah, I hope you like electricity sex puns, because that's where we're headed.
Oh. Oh no.
I don't like this area.
It's different.
If you can hear this, I need your help. I've been taken prisoner by this COV lunatic named Tumorhead. She wants to
Tumorhead?
in exchange for her girlfriend, Bloodshine. She thinks I'm an Atlas soldier, but I'm not. If you help me, I'll make it worth your while. Seriously. Head down to her hideout. It's down in the subway tunnels.
Now the first one, unsure what the name is in English. The annoying one, the Grey Goblin. Gray. I thought the first Warlock minion you got was the Voidwalker. Or Void... Was it Voidwalker? I am not a Blizzard expert.
Don't look at me, I never played WoW.
When I dated Kilovolt, he was just Kenneth. The breakup hit
Oh, the
hard.
Imp.
He started chugging battery acid to bulk up. I've got to find a way to dampen his charge, which gives me an idea. Bring Moxie a few batteries, would you?
More things to do. Okay, sure. All right, what other embarrassing story can I tell? No, I'm putting all the pressure on which embarrassing stories to tell on Andrea, mostly because I have no problem with telling the stories most of the time, but she actually has to deal with me on a regular basis and has to deal with the fact that who she's dating may be an embarrassment to her So I'm going to leave it all to her on which stories I tell and which ones I don't.
That's a very long-winded way to pass the buck.
I know, right?
Look, I don't have a problem with passing the buck in this case.
Some people would say playing Borderlands 3 is enough of an embarrassing story on its own.
Yeah, but...
Because I'm nice, but, you know, some people on the internet are mean.
Yeah. I know that some people are going to be like, oh, he's playing Borderlands. Why? Actually, I haven't checked Twitter since I posted that I was going to play. Because there's definitely people I follow that would be like, no, what are you doing? You're supporting Randy Pitchford, or you're supporting the Epic Game Store. You're a horrible person. But you know what? I play games that I enjoy. Yes, there are some problems with the Epic Game Store. Yes, there are problems with Gearbox and Randy Pitchford. But see, here's the thing. That doesn't take away my enjoyment of the games, and there's probably 200, 300 people that worked on the games that are perfectly fine and were doing their jobs, and I really don't want to punish them for that if the game's fun just because I don't like businessmen who, let me tell you something, they're all like that in all industries, mostly.
You assume that people care about you enough to yell at you on Twitter or something. You don't have that kind of visibility.
You know what? I'm gonna pretend like I do.
I'm the face, and you're the mule. Screw you, mule.
Don't want any of that. We have to collect all these tokens, but there's a really, really big marker.
It's down here.
How dare you enjoy things? That's not allowed. Stop it. I know.
You're never allowed to enjoy Mega Man.
Okay, now hold on a second.
Don't feel too bad about taking out those other contestants. Anyone who'd compete to sleep with that man, well, they're a menace to society.
Stop and play The Quiet Man again. No, I think it's embarrassing enough that I played through The Quiet Man twice, even though it was for a review. Ugh.
Is that what you have to tell yourself after reminding yourself you played through it twice every time?
Yes. I have to somehow justify the fact that I played through it twice and haven't played games like, I don't know, AI, the Solanium Files, the new Link's Awakening. Like,
you know, I was watching a trailer for that. It really makes it look like it's AI, but apparently it's I.
Yeah. That's a little weird.
Ignore my ping. That was by accident.
That's fine. I guess we're moving on. Does the game have multiple difficulties? It has an easy and a normal, and I'm assuming it unlocks something after you beat the game once?
I thought it had a hard mode already.
Does it have a hard mode? I don't remember it having a hard mode.
There's only normal and easy from the start, but you eventually unlock True Vault Hunter and Mayhem modes.
Yeah, like the older games.
Mayhem is actually new. I was playing it earlier. It's pretty damn cool.
What's the difference with that?
It adds in like special modifiers, XP boosters, new enemies.
I see.
The first thing I fought was like a prismatic rack that changed elements every 10 seconds or so.
I also haven't finished Celeste. You're right, Sword. I haven't finished Celeste. I haven't finished a lot of the games that I played. Apparently, my autobiography's name will be "Listen Here, It Was for a Review" or "How I Descended into Madness." Both.
The second chapter is named "Look, Look, Look."
Look, look, look.
Kilovolt's an
I got it.
lightweight, if you ask me. He won't go anywhere without that electricity shield of his.
Also play Mario Maker so I can send you my evil levels. Maybe someday. Am I by myself? There you guys are.
I'm getting lost.
I'm just running around.
Time to take out the trash.
Oh.
I tried.
I like how we have a little thing following us, and it's playing the sounds that it's recording. It's playing the audience sounds for us.
It's a chat bot.
I'm just gonna pretend it's Whitley.
Wheatley! He's back from space.
Oh hey, a badass psycho. I need a different weapon here, because my aim with the sniper rifle is crap right now. So why are you killing a recycler bot? Is that a statement for global warming? I mean, it's obviously an evil recycling robot because it's not actually recycling anything. No.
I can't wait for the DLC. 'Cause I feel like Borderlands usually shines pretty well in their DLC.
They can? I don't know. I feel like the first two games, like, the first game's writing was good. The second game's writing, to me, was pretty good. Then pre-sequel and the DLC for that, I was just like, eh.
Really? I thought the DLC for the pre-sequel at least was great.
Remind me which ones they were?
It was just the Claptastic Voyage, where you go inside Claptrap's.
Well, yeah, no, that one was, yeah, you're right on that one. There was one time I was hanging out with my friends. We were riding on a swing near a thin swamp. My friend Alex fell down the swamp. He pushed him, and the swing snapped. He told me to. Damn. is this?
There was a saying. What you go? Hey, what the hell is Moxie's crew doing? Get back to the battle royale.
Oops, I got too close.
I see.
My nana used to say a man hides his weakness under his pride, and that gave me an idea. Just one more battery left.
FAQ, how did you get up there?
Magic.
Oh, there's a ladder right there. Okay.
Are you blind to ladders?
Look, ladders killed my father.
It's like face blindness, but with ladders.
Your father's alive.
Allegedly. Actually, ladders try to kill me on a regular basis. Share more stories in the Discord. Will do, Sword.
Oh, sword leaving?
Yeah.
See a sword.
I can't think of any other quote-unquote embarrassing. Like there's the one where you are going to be delinquent because you wouldn't eat chocolate chip cookies, but that's not embarrassing.
Oh yeah, that's just my insane kindergarten teacher. Because I wouldn't eat chocolate chip cookies, therefore I was going to be a delinquent.
I had a kindergarten teacher that had tried to have me medicated because I didn't want to do coloring books.
Ooh. That's a little bit extreme on that part. I know that the Moxie will be Moxie. No, but what do you do to ladders? Well, I use them to get to places. I mean, I give them purpose.
I like his little
The side stories, his adventure stories. Yeah, they're actually. I'm finding them to be the most compelling stories so far. I'm basically going with a tank build, FYI.
Kurt was a good character.
He was. My kindergarten teacher, when I was 3 to 5, let kids stab me with screwdrivers and eat flesh out of my body. Kids destroyed my glasses and tore my clothes. You seen? How are you alive? I'm a little concerned.
I used a few Malawan pyros yesterday, and a baker's dozen of bandits. Fighting isn't like baking, that's for sure, but I have no choice. Lorelei took us on a supply raid, but we got trapped on the way by bandits and took refuge in an abandoned grocery store. Thought we were goners. Then, someone mentioned I was a baker, and Lorelei says, "How'd you fancy a go at explosives?" So, I made a few bombs. Kinda like baking, I guess. Just messier. So, now I'm a bomb maker. That's 4 for you. Speaking of, order up!
She told my parents it was my fault if I was bullied. I didn't even speak French at the time, so I could speak with other kids. Yes, I know it sounds strange, but kids really did cannibalize me. End up. Okay, you're gonna have to explain that one a little bit more. Like, What do you mean cannibalize?
Did
Because
you grow up on Pandora? You seen?
Sounds like it. Maybe that's why he doesn't like the game series.
I mean,
It's too real.
Looks like Moxie's crew's going toe-to-toe with Tree the Toeless of Pandora.
it's truly the Toeless.
Like a psychopath, I'm looking at you, Trudy.
Ow. Brick reminds you of Brock Lesnar. That's a good way. That's a good way of thinking about him with like the short neck and everything like that. But Brick has a lot more personality than Brock Lesnar. Well, unless Brock Lesnar is actually interested in what's going on.
Looks like someone won't be getting a precoital foot rub. Best of luck next time, Trudy. We have our sales open.
They push me on the ground, hold me, and use to bite off chops of my belly and legs, just like zombies. I'm alive because I no longer have nerve endings, so I don't feel pain inflicted on pain. The counterpart is I feel pain all the time. I feel like I need to send the United Nations over there, because what the hell? I ended up in hospital because 2 guys bite me so hard in my stomach I had holes on both sides.
Where the hell is Moxie's crew going? They're off the map.
What's wrong with the French people?
Yeah, I know that we're supposed to go to Disney in Paris one day, but I'm starting to wonder about this.
Disneyland Paris causes us a lot of problems. We can skip.
Okay, wait.
I found a way to shock Kilovolt into submission. Find me, and I'll tell you how we're gonna yank the cord on Kilovolt.
Let's get up there. How do I get up there?
I'm trying to figure that out too, and I'm not seeing
Where?
this tower with the.
I can show you.
I'm allergic to backtracking when it's not needed.
Ooh. That last jump is really hard, though.
Gosh darn it! I'm expecting him to grab it, and apparently not.
Just do it. I don't like platforming.
Wait. Now that we've identified this, Andra's the only one who can do it. And go. I believe in you, Andrea. Please don't quit the game. Gosh!
You just want me to push the button for you?
No.
Cover that ugly mug and keep the sand out of your mouth. Head on down to Hildy's Face Hiders for a blowout
Really?
sale on bandanas and face masks.
You're almost there.
Are there any ducks?
We'll believe in you.
Are there any ducks in Borderlands that you can pet? Why does it like so? Why does it not auto vault on all of these cases?
Auto mantling is a setting you have to turn on. Otherwise, you have to manually press space.
Just press it.
Okay.
That was music to my ears, Vault Hunter. Play it again sometime, would you?
Andrea, why are you off on your own, kid?
I'll kill you.
If I roll.
Ah, I see. I love the fact that my grenade just gives more money. And it's basically that. Are you having fun over here?
I don't actually know if there are any ducks.
Oh. Maybe a side quest has to deal with a crossover with Untitled Goose Game. Sheriff bot.
Switch quests.
Sheriff bot is dead.
Sheriff bot is dead.
Why is Sheriff bot dead?
Cause I didn't do nothing.
Did you shoot the deputy bot?
I shoot everything.
I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less. I guess we should go... I mean, there's a proof of wife go to hideout. Okay. How do I get lower?
Can you see that purple waypoint?
No.
Ah, crap.
They're really making a mess. Get in there and show them, baby, you want that electric D.
No. I have to say that they've done a good job with variety in the early goings while still introducing new enemy types that give you a little bit different of a challenge.
Yeah, this has probably got the best enemy variety in the series.
And keep on going.
To cover my arse for a bit.
Ow! He exploded on me. Man, your pet just goes right up to him. He doesn't give
Yes, dude. He just pretty much only got a melee attack. It's that and a pretty weak long-range barf.
Okay.
Thanks for taking out those cop bots, whoever you are. Are you here for the exchange? Come talk to me.
Oh boy. Did you just bash their head?
No, I bashed your butt. I wanted to see if you swing forward.
Okay. Sure.
Don't screw with me! You screw with me and I kill the hostage and myself and a bunch of other people! Cause I'm in love and insane!
Seems legit.
Vault Hunter, I'm Naoko, Tumorhead's prisoner. But I'm not an Atlas soldier like she thinks. If she finds out who I really am, I'm a goner. Thanks for trying to rescue me, but it looks like we'll have to do what she says and play along for now. Help me get out of here and I'll tell you everything.
Here in the Copbot HQ.
Now find a way to get inside and smash those cop bots! Then free my baby Bloodshine! My ring will protect me!
You are correct. Look, this AI won't let me track them. All you have to do is swap this ship-shipping AI's chip for one with a
Are we just getting random missions now?
I ran up to a guy stuck in a porta pod.
My crew will help you get me out of here. Go find him.
Are you running off from the group again?
What's a group?
You're a strong, independent woman who doesn't need no group.
Kill, boy. Mark, a treasure from the hunt.
So is this a purple assault rifle for you guys?
Nope, it was a green shotgun.
Huh.
It is interesting to see the rarities change.
Someone could just get internally shafted.
Owie.
You wipe out the cop bots yet? If anything happens to Bloodshine, I'm gonna murder your whole family. And the salt man I know.
Where did you go, Dragnix?
And the gopher. 'Cause I'm in
Nowhere. Tumorhead is a tryhard at this gig. I was downstairs and I was fighting a guy with a rocket launcher.
Hyperion wants you to know, death is not the end. Bankruptcy.
Gotta get back to the fight.
But now I can just join you guys. See, everything works out in the end.
Shit! Baby! You sent some grunts to save me? I'm over here!
Uh-oh.
Saved by a vault thief? Bloodshine ain't no vault hunting lover! I'm gonna offer your spleen to Tyrene! You find my baby Bloodshine yet? Light of my life! Tumor in my eye!
Uh-oh.
Yes, and she can't wait to put her arms around you.
Good! Bring her back to my place. Then we'll swap prisoners!
If Tumorhead finds out you killed Bloodshine, I'm a goner. But I've got an idea. Grab her mask. See, Tumorhead's eyesight is crap. On account of the tumor, I'm guessing. Maybe we can
Makes
do
sense.
more. See you back at the hideout. Hey, don't feel bad for Bloodshine. These two are in love with killing innocent civilians. They're monsters. Plus, PDA is gross. I mean, seriously, grow up. No one wants to see that.
Hey, look, it's the place that I went down and got myself killed. I was liking a shotgun.
Dead? Don't care. Grab a can and come back here.
Sure.
Bloodshine! Sweetie! You hear? I can smell you, baby! Come on in!
Okay, now put Bloodshine's mask on one of the dead bodies by the door. That should be enough to believe them into letting you in.
Ow. When do we unlock the class mods?
At a certain point in the story.
It's weird you can buy them before they come around.
Yeah, they start spawning at a certain level.
Here with me to celebrate.
Congratulations!
Well, that sort of worked. At least you got in. We'll talk after the bloodbath.
I feel bad for killing her friend.
I mean, they were just
Oh,
happy.
then you're gonna feel real bad in just a second.
Are we gonna be killing a wedding party?
Did you look at the objective?
No. But I'm glad that I was able to figure that out. There's just so many effects on screen.
I know, he's gross. But pay it no mind, sugar. Eyes on the prize. Let him run. You killed my baby.
I mean,
Now that that tumor-head maniac is dead, get me out of here!
they just wanted to start a taco truck.
Fucking diesel now!
I mean, who doesn't want to just start a taco truck?
Now that you got me out, it's time to tell you that my full name is Naoko Katagawa. Yeah, my dickbag brother had all my siblings murdered by Tyring Calypso. I'm the only one left.
Oh.
Just so you know, I'm not like my brother. Dude's a psychopath, and he definitely wants me dead. As soon as I realized what my brother was doing, I tried to disappear on Promethea, found a dead Atlas soldier, and stole his gear. Then I got captured by the COV. I gotta disappear for a while. Most people around here would kill me just for my last name. But if you see my brother, put a bullet in that dickbag's head for me. Oh, and Tumorhead stole a family heirloom of mine. I don't want it anymore, so it's all yours, Vault Hunter. No offense, but I hope I never see you again. Seriously.
Well, how rude. Ooh. Okay. And guess we should go kill Kilovolt. I guess the bullets will marry flesh on this wedding. I mean, it seems reasonable. I think that's what every bandit wedding wants.
That and skin pizza.
This is true.
I would take the macaroni and cheese truck.
Why the brother hate? Good question. We didn't get along. We had ideological differences on skin pizza. Is this a sniper rifle that has multiple shots? Huh. A multiple railgun sniper?
Oh yeah, that's a thing I can do. If I melee certain enemies, I can dominate them for a short time where they'll fight as allies.
Ah, interesting. That's a nice little touch. Also, how you doing, Ignat? Uh-oh.
I never let him into my bar, for the record. He didn't
satisfy my cravings, so I often drank alone. Hand me those batteries, sugar. In my spare time, I like to make my own toys. This one, it's a modification. Something I cooked up in the bedroom. This little device should help us short out Kilovolt's defenses when you hand in my token. I think he'll find it rather shocking. Tell Kilovolt this is a token of my affection, right before you shoot him in the face. And anywhere else you feel he's so deserving, if you catch my drift.
Are we gonna have to shoot him in the crotch?
Who is a good boy?
Shoot him in the dick. That's the drift.
Does that answer your question?
I'm getting a little concerned that I am predicting what is going to be said without realizing it.
You are dense as a board.
Okay, hold on. Dense as a board, I will completely agree with, but I don't think that can be put in this situation. I'm predicting what's happening. Not that I'm not reading or anything.
You're being unironic about it.
So many guns. I don't know which ones to use. Still, you keep activating the Google voice search when you talk, Dragnix. How so?
Maybe he means the Discord beeping sound?
Where's Moxie? She's the lucky winner, not you. You're just some nothing vault thief.
My crew has the tokens. I'll be there soon, Kenneth.
Oh boy.
So this boss fight's gonna be really easy for me because I have a shield that ignores shock damage.
Well, yes, that makes things a little bit easier.
It'll still be fun.
Welcome to all our new viewers. You've tuned in to Who Wants to Bang a Bazillionaire, hosted by me, Kilovolt. I'm also the grand prize.
It's showtime. Give Kilovolt that token of my affection.
It's got really bent knees for standing.
was quite a looker. Too bad. And finally,
I wonder what those three names are referring to.
Those are the people we killed.
Well, no, like what names are they?
Gotcha.
Consider your circuits fried.
I just wanted to be loved. No.
The Bone Zone. That must be those writing review we're calling bad. I feel like it was a little bit too obvious,
in
but
Borderlands 2, there was an area called the Ore Chasm. So it's pretty expected.
yeah. He's taking a lot of damage. Why is killing Kilovolt necessary in terms of lore? He was a dick. That's pretty much all I've gotten.
Moxie said too, and Moxie always gets her.
This is true.
Yep.
All fizzle, no sizzle, as always, Kenneth. Good riddance. Take his backpack, Vault Hunter. I've got just the place for it at my bar.
Ooh, take that one. And
Why'd you end up dropping Borderlands 2, you seen?
Reminded him of his traumatic child.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good reason. Need to sell a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I think they should have made the backpacks bigger.
Yeah, I get.
Just sugar? Once you're done with our business, we can move on to pleasure.
Kilovolt was always human trash. If you ask me, that's just where he belongs.
The killer crapper.
I might use this
Just for the pleasure. Thanks for the help, sugar. Let's chat. You sure know how to please a girl in front of an audience, sugar. I'm happy to call you my champion anytime you like. Look, this ain't the most civilized galaxy, I get that. I can't shoot every son of a bitch who runs his mouth or tries to disrespect me. But I can try.
So wait, is this gun? Unlimited magazine side, weapon heats up and eventually will break. Interesting.
Oh, got a COV gun?
Yeah. Interesting. That's new. How does the changing planet gimmick come into play? Can you change destination how you want, or is that set by story? I think there's 5 planets, but 4 of them are big, 1 of them is small?
Yeah, that sounds right.
And I'm assuming it's just the typical, okay, you're finding the vaults on the planet, you're going to the next one, you're typical progression in a game like this. Nothing random environment generation? No, not in Borderlands. No procedural generation here.
Well, there is in the guns, at least.
Yes, in the guns. The city feels like a Star Trek planet. Tiny bit. Depends on what Star Trek we're talking about. I always like the acid deaths. There's something up there. Okay. I don't know how to get it to it.
It's probably a ladder, I guess.
Procedure. Why do I keep on forgetting that word? I forget it a bunch too, so don't. Procedural generation. I know what people mean with when they say random, so.
Hurry up! My lungs are full of methane and day old rat witch. Extra whiskers. It's like modern art in here, and that ain't pretty.
Oh, how is Star Trek Online? I've always been interested, but I don't really need more games to play, so.
Uh-oh, it's Wick and Wardy.
Oh, God. Are they rare spawns, or are they just always here?
They must be, because this is the first time I've seen them.
Gameplay on ground is clunky and brain dead, but space battles are very, very good. Okay.
Grab that AI chip. Good. Now come on back and plug that new AI into this crap silo.
A crap silo.
You have been fined an additional $5,000.
Oh, God damn it. That's right. Let me out of here. We're in this together now.
What have we here? The illegal firearm. You want out, citizen? It's gonna cost you.
I ain't paying you crap. Actually, that's all I can pay you right now.
Oh boy.
Okay, fellas, let's shake down this perp.
You got company. Take him out. We'll talk after.
Take that, you cocky knob.
Yeah, I'm not an MMO person. I never was.
The whole OCD works against it.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, I don't want to get that addicted to it, but...
Here we go. Kill it.
Okay.
Grab the chip. Good. Install it. Yo, Box, let me out of here, then you and your buddies can clean out this crap box all you want. Let me out! What's going on?
Blast off in 3, 2, 1.
No!
Ooh, wouldn't want to be him. Wonder where he landed.
Seems reasonable.
Just another day in the Borderlands.
I like your enthusiasm, beast.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, yay!
Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. There we go. Thank God.
I picked up some operative skins and heads if you want them.
skin for the quick change. Ooh, ombre. I don't have anything on my set. Okay. Good job, me.
It's all good.
I do like the fact that you can skin your not Pip-Boy, but whatever the
Your Game Boy.
yes.
Just hit trade and it should go through.
Thank you. I guess we should move on. It's good to hear that Star Trek Online is still doing well, though.
Cool that any MMO besides WoW is doing well.
Yeah. Woo. Well, now they're bits.
Where are we going?
I really like the look of some of these dude guns. The trinkets and the charms on them are a nice touch.
I got a cute little skag on mine. I love it. I think he's called Little Chompy in the inventory menu. I always miss this alcove.
Oh, it's doing well. It's just that peak of popularity, current numbers feel low. 6 million players is still a mass amount. Yeah, it is weird to me that the classic came back. I know that a lot of people wanted it, but it just, I don't know. To me, it was like, of all the things that you could ask for, I know you want people wanted that like experience, but.
Saw a pretty good discussion the other day talking about, you know, what does the current WoW team take from the success of classic WoW?
I mean, it's just like everything that you've done. Yeah, no, everybody wants the old stuff, which you think you've designed around, but now you have to question everything. I love the steam whistle.
No idea how I even equipped it.
Looks like Reese's agent is in the Mercantile Plaza. Malawan's got a weapons depot set up inside the mall, and I'll bet bollocks to bullets that's what he's after.
Don't hold back.
A little bit open. Now, people think they want a Classic WoW reality shows otherwise. Hasn't Classic WoW done well?
It's done really well on Twitch, at least.
I did have a question on how long it's going to stay like that. Like, it'll be a novelty, and then everybody will be like, oh, okay. Remembering what didn't work about the game. God, I can't remember. I ended up actually playing WoW in college for a little bit. It feels so long ago.
You're old as dirt.
I know. But it was the game I played second most in college. But that was only for one semester.
Well, now you gotta tell us what the first most was.
Well, so the first most was Unreal Tournament 2004. But really, it was actually...
Oh, bad choice.
Well, but I actually played a mod called Deathball, which was a... It used a ball and a throwing mechanism that... It was similar to like a handheld, like a handball, sort of, kind of. Oh, it's 0. Ironically, does a lot of device.
Let me guess you enjoyed the math trip.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Vault Hunter. Let's ruin Malawan's day. Our mission begins.
Does he only
Look
speak
at
in...
the previous characters still exist and do stuff.
That was a person, right?
That's Zero. He used to be a Crimson Raider like you. Wondered where he'd ended up. He's always been a little cryptic, but he's as deadly as they come.
Let us kill these fools. Haywire service bots.
Yes, he only speaks...
Have long since fled. Decommission them.
I mean, if he's only going to speak in haikus...
Yeah, he only speaks...
I'm all on board.
The force field's down? Brilliant! That weapons depot should be easy pickings now.
No chance those dropships belong to Atlas, is there?
Negative. We made them angry. Prepare for counterattack. Malawan dickheads.
They will release content up until the first expansion. I know how they do that. Guess through the year. There's a new live expansion coming though. How were Andrew? What was the last one you played of the expansions of WoW?
The one before the most recent one.
Okay. Were they starting to get samey, or were they doing something like significant with them?
They always felt samey.
Okay.
I was made for this.
I imagine to some degree that's probably what people want, you know. We've had people invest in the game for so long, don't want to risk changing it up too much.
Ooh. Not bad on that.
That's the sword upgrade. I need it for our mission. I'll trade you for it.
Okay. But Blizzard isn't good at producing video game. Whenever they change something, it's bad. I disagree with that, but I feel like Blizzard doesn't react very quickly to their own fan base. Like Overwatch, I watched them as like the balance of their game got out of control and they were doing nothing for a while, and it was just like, guys, you got to be quicker on this if you're gonna have this as an esport.
I hate how esports ruined everything.
It does suck a little bit.
I can cut Malawan shields. Stand back and watch this.
They don't even know how to balance class. Yeah, I feel like they just, what they didn't do was communicate how they were balancing very well.
Is this Gigamind something I could punch?
Malawan AI. All their secrets in one place. A juicy target.
So we break Gigamind into tiny bits and then sift through them for info?
Precisely the plan. Meet at Halcyon Spaceport. Now the hunt is on.
You leave exquisite wreckage.
I think he wants you to get on the truck.
He dropped the purple.
Oh, okay. It's hard in these cases. It's like hard because it's like I'm staring there and you're staring at like gray guns, and I'm like, why are you staring at the gray guns?
Doesn't get it yet, but when this is over, we'll all be one titanic happy family. You're small stuff, Vault Hunter. Not worth my time. Mess
Whoa, what was that?
This rocket launcher I picked up just now.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Takes up half my screen.
Somewhere
Yeah,
total.
the weapon models can be a bit big.
Somewhere, Total Biscuit is sad.
This fight is a test. Show your true skill in battle. I will be watching.
What was the last good WoW change up, Andrea? Like their DLC.
I like transmog.
Ah.
What even is that to the WoW uninitiated?
Transmog is basically armor skin, where you change what you look like, but not the actual stats of it.
Oh, gotcha.
Come on. There we go. Ow.
You couldn't hit a cow's arse with a banjo.
That will at least hold recently processed data and thoughts during death.
I've touched worse.
Return to the base and send that data to Reese. I have more to kill. Oh, and Vault Hunter, you are worthy of that name. Good hunting with you.
Aw.
We gonna flush some turrets or what?
Wow, you really just popped the brains right out of my gigabyte.
So you guys can't smash this rock, right?
Running underfoot, huh?
Nope.
I get it. My father once said I was 12th in line to run the company. So
But I can. Steal the stuff.
Now I'm next in line.
I think we all get it, so.
Now you put yourself in my way.
Don't make him not feel special.
I'm just gonna pretend I'm stealing all the things. I'm a loot drop. Okay, let's change that. Just so you know, Transmog was introduced November 2011. Oh boy. One of the things I've always loved about Gearbox's games, or in particular the Borderlands series, I don't know, something about the crosshairs, and especially the zoomed in crosshairs of the sniper rifles always were aesthetically pleasing to me.
They're always different depending on the person.
Right. But they never were like, there wasn't ever one where I was like, I hate this. I'm never using this gun.
Welcome back, Vault Hunter. Why do you smell like brains and fried circuitry? You know what? I don't want to know. Call Reese, let him know you got the job done.
Everyone has their price. Shop markers.
Hey, Vault Hunter! Did you get the data from Gigamind? Yet.
I got it. But I want your word you'll help us open the vault.
Yeah, that. It's just I'm super busy with this whole invasion thing. Any other time, it is vault o'clock, baby. But I've got my company to look out for.
Perhaps my beast would enjoy this brain as a snack.
Wait. Oh, okay, fine. I rebuilt Atlas from almost nothing, and I will do anything to keep MacLeod from taking that away. I swear on this company's future that I will help you find and open the vault.
That's as good a promise as any, killer. Give the man what he needs.
I have never seen Reese squirm like that. You're really something, Vault Hunter.
Standing right here, the hologram can still hear you. And Hollow Reese has feelings.
Yay, class mods.
Oh man, this guy had everything up in there. Troop movements, supply lines, scouting data. Looks like MacLeod's been searching for fragments of the vault key themselves, and they've got some leads. Planet called Venus?
Venus? Perfect. Vault Hunter, come up to Sanctuary.
Great work. You do that. Reese, out.
Okay, so you saw a corporation that was getting curb stomped by a way bigger and cooler corporation, and you said, I'm going with Team Loser Stash? Come on, work with me here, superfan. This whole beef over the vaults has been getting mondo views, but it's got a shelf life. Specifically, when you die.
Ooh.
So, try to keep it going, maybe find some better allies? Just a suggestion. Later.
Aw.
Yep.
To Sanctuary.
I think it'll import my player housing.
Oh, nice.
Meet me up on the bridge when you're ready.
Time to get lost again.
Glad to have you back.
You eventually learn the layout. Yeah, my room is here. Oh wow. Andrew's room is way cooler than mine.
Yeah, purple.
At least it's got lights.
Why is your room so sad?
Why is my room what?
Looks so sad.
Because there's no lights anywhere. But at least you can look at all my legendary loot. Except the shotgun.
Nice.
Oh no, the lost loot machine is full.
Okay.
What?
What is the lost loot machine? It's just like, okay, here you go. Here's all this shit.
Anything that like fell out of the world or off a cliff gets collected by it.
I see.
I thought I had golden. Shan.
Did you activate those codes? I don't have one either. There were codes that will be activated I'll put them in the chat. Thank you, FAQ, for them. But I think there's some way that you have to redeem them.
Yeah, there's a tab for it in the social menu.
Yes. Look in your social menu and the 4th tab. Golden key. Ooh, wow. Wow.
Okay, so that loot is not instanced. Because I saw you take all that.
Okay.
Sean, you look stupid.
Think you can dance around with me?
What's wrong with my America? With a sombrero.
Thanks, I hate it.
Why not?
Oh snap, 2 legendaries. Oh cool, it won't even let me even try to pick it up.
Alright, that's good for now, I suppose.
Stop.
Think you can best me?
Do you really want to fight him that bad?
No, I think she's trying to trade me something. She got a class mod of mine.
You seen the Twitch integration thing? I think they call it like EchoCast or something. It essentially lets people who are watching get copies of the loot you get at certain points, and it lets people like vote on to give you like an evil pinata or a loot-filled pinata, like that kind of stuff.
Oh, that's neat.
What level are you guys at?
17.
Trying to see if I got any good level 17 guns. Do either of you need an SMG?
Not really.
I mean, I'm good on my side.
Okay, never mind that.
Being a mercenary is like being a merchant. You won't last long if you can't stay well stocked. Ooh, that's a good one. Collect them all.
Load it up.
Buy all the ammo.
Hunters need to carry a lot of stuff. Carry more with an SDU. Very nice. Now, load up. Perhaps at one of my vending machines. This is one of the best SDUs money can buy. So get to buying it. For your convenience, I installed your new SDU when you weren't looking. No need to thank me. You've got 2 choices. Buy an SDU or don't. But you definitely should.
Ooh.
Another victory for capitalism.
Okay, let's see here. Sell that.
All in one place, except right here.
Probably should look to see. I got like 17 shields from that that box.
Yeah, yours was like all shield.
Yeah, I feel like I got. I equipped the right one.
Look small, but they're actually just far away.
Bye.
You okay?
Guess I'm gonna head out.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna stop too at this point. FAQ, thanks for playing with us.
You want me to do the thing?
Oh yes. Before we go, FAQ
Yeah,
has.
let's go down to the garage. That's probably the best place.
Andrea, you come too. You're gonna want to see this. FAQ has something interesting to show us.
Thing. Just go down there with Dragnix.
Not sure how I feel about this.
Is that enough?
It
I can go for like 600 more guns.
Just look at all that loot. So that does damage against the enemy?
I have no idea. I don't think so.
That's just a lot of guns.
Now I need to find the most expensive ones to sell.
Andrea.
What?
All these guns and not a single legendary.
They're all level 50. I can't use them.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, they're all level 50.
Oh goodness. Well, it's good for the visual flair, if nothing else.
Look at all those guts. All right.